Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. Today we're talking about my PC, Juniper. Sweet, sweet Juniper. There they go. It's gonna be okay. We're pretty close, she and I. We're pretty close. So Juniper's running a bit hot. I don't want to say she's overheating, because saying that would imply that things are happening that are not currently happening. There are no big issues arising just yet. That said, they could potentially start arising at any moment. You know what happens when a PC overheats? Bad things happen. Worst case scenario, things start melting. Worst case scenario. Right now, however, even the idle temperatures are kinda hot, and I have my theories. Okay. I have many theories. Let me throw a few at you. It could be the thermal paste. That just needs to be reapplied. Chip maybe just needs to be reseated. Something could be amiss with the H80i cooler that I've got on there. Still feeling pretty cool over there, but something's definitely not right. I mean, it could potentially even just be a setting in the BIOS. I know that it's not Windows related, I know it's not software related, because the temperature actually goes up before I even get into Windows. So there's that. Now, I could actually try do something about this myself, because it's not a huge super technical procedure like removing the chip, reapplying the thermal paste, putting it back, cleaning it out, but it's a pretty expensive piece of machinery. I bought it kind of recently, and that said, I would prefer to just take it back to the people that set it up for me and let them do their magic, work their work on it. But they're making things a little bit difficult for me. Firstly, the place that I got it, okay, let me just put out there that they're amazing. Okay? They gave me really good service, really good prices. They're usually there when I need help. But now, I'm gonna take it in tomorrow morning, like really early. That entails a trip to Cape Town. I gotta drive to them. And I don't know, that'll be like an hour and 20 minutes probably. You know, with traffic, it'll probably be an hour and a half, because I'm gonna try and leave kinda early. And I spoke to them today on the phone. Asked them, you know, what can you guys do for me? Can I perhaps, you know, book some time with one of your technicians? Can I tell you, like, okay, Thursday, 10 a.m. I'll be there. Could we maybe allocate an hour or two to fixing old Juniper here? And they said no. They said no. They don't do that. They kind of busy, and they would anyway need me to leave the PC there for 2 to 3 working days. I wasn't happy with that. Hung up the phone politely. I said bye first. And then I just considered things a little bit. But then I phoned them back and I said, well, I don't really have an option. There's no choice here. I need to bring it through to you guys. So I asked, you know, if I bring it in tomorrow morning, could we potentially work something out that I could get the PC back by Friday before the weekend? And then the guy said to me, Lumin, I don't know. I just don't know. I cannot guarantee that. Then I asked him, so what happens if Friday afternoon comes and you're not done? Then he said, well, sweet, sweet Juniper would have to stay here for the entirety of the weekend. Then I asked, well, do you work on the weekend? He said, no, of course we don't work on the weekend. Don't be silly. We'll get back to Juniper on Monday. What? Okay, so the interactions weren't exactly like that. He didn't call her sweet, sweet Juniper. He didn't call me Lumin. But you get what I'm saying. That was the gist of the conversation. So basically, he's gonna look at it. Their technician that's on site at the time that I take it in, I'm assuming it's gonna be the same guy, and he's going to then maybe just, you know, start testing the basic things. He'll probably clean it out. He'll probably reseat the CPU. He'll probably put some new thermal paste in there. He'll have a look at the cooling device. Then he'll run tests, because he said the tests take the better part of a day. I know how it works, okay? They've got like 6 PCs there. They just sit around looking at them for a little while. They decide, okay, we're going to work on that one now. And they work on that one. The others just sit there for a little while. They work on it a bit, then they decide, okay, we're going on that one now. They work on that. I know how it is, okay? And I know that there are probably far more demanding people than me out there, so they probably have their hands full. I'm not going to tell them how to do their jobs, but it is a bit frustrating. A little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it in tomorrow. I'm going to very clearly state what I think the problem is. And I'm going to tell the guy, listen, I'm not as qualified as you. You should probably not trust what I'm saying. But this is what I think is wrong. And then it will at least narrow the points of the problem down for him. So he'll have an easier time starting. Let's hope that's the case. So he said, well, if the problems are fixed after this, and this is done, then maybe you'll get it back already on Thursday afternoon. Maybe you won't even need to leave it here till Friday. But if there are more issues, if it's something like the motherboard that's given a problem, and they have to get a new one back because it's all still under warranty, then that might take longer. So here I am, left without answers. Currently I've still got Juniper here, and I am working as hard as I possibly can to get a bunch of content ready and a bunch of stuff ready to render on that PC. Something at least to put on the channel for while the PC's gone. And I guess I'm just preparing for the worst as well, because who knows what'll happen. Who knows. But again, I don't want to do it myself because of warranties and things like that, because they are far more qualified, because it hasn't even been that long since I got it. I'd rather just take it in, play it safe, and hope that I get it back before too long. So that's what's going to be happening over the next couple of days. The chances are I will not be recording these kind of videos. So if I do record a Tales of Lumin episode, it'll probably be through my phone. I will also not be recording any games that are only on this PC and aren't on that PC. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Not sure. I might just spend that time editing, working on different stuff, because I've still got my other PC over there that I can use. That might be okay. But the next couple of days will be difficult for me, not having Juniper here. Sweet, sweet Juniper. Could be difficult. But that's what's happening. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully all the issues will be resolved before too long. Hopefully they won't need to keep my PC there over the weekend. The chances are good that if they say to me, you know, it looks like it might take longer and we're going to have to keep it here over the weekend, then I'm going to say, well, no. I'm going to come pick it up. I'll bring it home because it's currently working just fine. I don't even know how long the heating issues have been there. And I don't want to leave it with you guys. I just don't. I also always, and I know that they don't do that, but I always get nervous about people having full access to my PC, all the files on the PC, all my information, you know, my passwords, my personal information and data. I don't like giving other people access to that for extended periods of time. Why would I? All my work is on here. What if something goes wrong? What if they mess something up with one of the hard drives and I end up losing stuff on there? I worry. I worry a lot. And if I lose the videos, I can't get them back. They're irreplaceable. Anyway, I'm done talking. You can check back here soon for more videos. Hopefully there won't be too much of a lag in content because of this. But again, I'm playing it safe. I'm going to rather take it to the professionals, let them do what they need to do, let them run their little tests, and then see what happens. Also, tomorrow I have to drive a lot. I'm not in the mood. Maybe I'll stop for a smoothie along the way somewhere. Get myself a takeaway coffee or something. Reward myself for the effort. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know anything to do in Cape Town. I wish I could go there and say, okay, I'm going there to buy an iPad and take my PC in, so I could come back here, download Hearthstone for the iPad, and then just, you know, have at it. Play Hearthstone on the iPad all over the house. That would be great. But that's not happening. So again, check back as soon as more. Give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. Wish me luck, wish Juniper luck, wish the technicians luck, and all the rest. Happy that.